Zachary Truitt Sunderland on the right side. The midfield will be anchored by number 26, senior Griffin Schutz. Expect the transfer from Rhode Island's Bryant University, Johnny Jack Hackett, to make immediate impacts as well. And here is the opening face-off. It'll be controlled by Virginia. Past the staining line, first shot bounces away, second shot scored. Just that fast. Ben Weyer gets the first for Virginia, just barely into the game, 14 seconds in. The ideal weather conditions are not present here today. Temperature about 36 degrees at game time. There was a drizzle this morning that actually had a little bit of ice falling as well. That got cleared off the field. So it's not the best of conditions, but Virginia makes the most of those conditions early with Weyer getting the first. And a face-off violation is the call. Charlottesville. Talking yesterday to the head coach, Matt Carwick, of the Raiders, and we talked a little bit about the forecast of what to expect here at Charlottesville today. He said, no problem, we practice this kind of stuff all the time. This is Millen. Delay here, getting the face-off started. We're going to have a face-off violation. Illegal procedure called on Virginia. Lars Tiffany will not like that.
Number 10 of the Cavaliers, Wilsberg, penalized for a slash. Colgate will have a man advantage for 1 minute.
We're going to have a 1 minute called. Wills Burt, number 10. Colgate quick pass. Penetration cut off. And given the weather, a pretty good crowd here for the opener. The hillside on the far side of Klockner from the stands. It was warmer weather. We'll probably even have more than they do, but that's a pretty good crowd that has showed up for this opener.
We're all even in the field.
Pass up ahead to Luke Hidley.
14 first quarter, Virginia 4, Colgate 2.
So shots even at 12. 7 of the. So important in these face-offs to make sure the elbows are inside the knees. You just want to barely touch your hands on the field. In fact, the really good face-off players will be able to have it just a few millimeters off the ground just to gain a slight advantage. Face-off won by Colgate. No, now Virginia gets it back. Long stick shot just before the end of the quarter. Players that graduated, Schellenberger and Cormier. And he's got 2 here early. Face-off won by Virginia. That one goes back to Morris. Goes way long and out of bounds, unfortunately, for Virginia. Virginia wins the 8th of the 12 face-offs so far. Morris. Way out of goal, the long pass. It'll go to get back on the field. Such a wonderful story. Overcoming addiction. There's a procedure call on Colgate. .7:21 remaining, 9-3, Virginia with the lead. Battle for the face-off, and a hold will be called. It will be given to Colgate. Goal scored by Turner and Erickson, and a pair in between for the 4 for Colgate. Sunderland has the hat trick. Millen has a pair to 5. There's a face-off violation that will be awarded to the Raiders. Face-off will be won by Virginia. Ware. Over by Virginia. Ball on the ground. Ware with the long stick couldn't quite get it, but a teammate does. 11-5 Virginia. Over 50% of Virginia's shots have been on goal. That's still enough time for the opponent to get off a shot, except when you have a face-off like that that eats some time. Here's a whistle. It's going to be awarded to Colgate. 4 seconds left. Not much you can do. Long stick will try a long skip. Parker and for Cormier in terms of scoring punch. Well, Truett Sunderland says, I'll take that role. He had 4 in that first half of play to lead the Cavaliers and all players in scoring. First half stats, Virginia. Well, there's an open goal, and right off the bat, Thomas Menke makes it 13-5. Can't even get the stats in before Virginia scores that fast. 16 seconds in. And it's 13-5. Now we'll get back to the stats. Virginia, 20 of 40 shots in the first half. 8 saves for Morris. 13 of 20 face-offs won by Virginia. Turnovers, 16 for Colgate, 12 for Virginia. Virginia caught 6, 4 for Colgate. Those are your first half stats. Virginia already with 1 here early in the third. There was a sidewinder attempt by John Carabine for Virginia. Matt Nunes is in for this second half, and that may have been a design strategy by Lars Tiffany. Is we'll try Morris, we'll try Nunes. Nunes, as we said earlier, although here's a flag down. Lars Tiffany not the least bit happy about that call. But we said earlier in the first period that it was Nunes that got the all-time Virginia single season record. There was an injured player for Colgate down with 213. And Morris came on in the playoffs last year and finished up. And it was a battle during practice to see who would be in front of the cords for Virginia. It started with Morris, and now it's going to transition to Nunes, the injured player trying to make it out. And we're going to have a video review here of this particular play. So you can see it there on the replay. And that injured player is number 36, Kyle Rummel. He's one of the face-off experts for Colgate. Colgate wins the face-off. Double team, and down goes Johnny Hart. And the lights are on here at Klockner. Face-off won by Virginia. Flag down, play will continue. It'll go across the far sideline. Now we'll see what the flag is about. The long stickers are taking more and more shots. And that one by Erickson certainly paid off for Colgate. So Virginia. Well, that shot percentage now a little bit above 50%. 25 of 49. And it gets even a little bit better as Sunderland gets his 5th of the game. That was made possible on a beautiful assist by Tommy McNeil, who fired it right where it had to be on the shoulder of Sunderland, and he buries it from about 6 feet out.
Virginia 15, Colgate 9.
Face off one, and here's another shot. That one bounces off the post. It almost. Face-off awarded to Virginia. Virginia exactly 50% on their shot percentage, 26 of 52. Colgate remaining in the game, 16-9, UVA leading. Virginia gets another face-off. The pass over the shoulder almost given away. Virginia able to get it back. Fighting through a triple team. That's the second of the game for Schutz. At the 8:41 mark, period number 4. The lead stretches out to 8. Virginia wins another face-off. That pass will come back to Nunes. Sends it ahead. Face-off number 31 by Virginia, race to the sideline, out of bounds. Chase Band with assist on that last one.
Number 31, Colin Hook, now in goal for Virginia.